SBM Live, subscribe, speaking boxing. SBM Live, subscribe, speaking boxing.
That's the goal of your team, to make sure you know. Muhammad Ali said to stop boxing after Foreman. People will tell you that.
Well, I got a question for you. So, since Canelo stepped down, vacated, you've seen the Charlo brothers, you've seen Lada. Lada said he ain't gonna fight any of the Charlos because they're his boys or whatever. Do you think?
Shields, that's fine.
Now, do you think the Charlo, either Jermell or Jamal, has a chance against Canelo?
And I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of boxers I don't know, and I just found out about these Charlo brothers last weekend, thanks to social media. I love to learn, and then I watched them box, and I'm like, yo, those dudes is good. You know, I think that because Canelo's had the type of fights he's had, and he's been at the stage of the limelight, that also dictates how someone performs. I'm a performer. My father was a musician. Okay, jazz musician. I've been in rock bands, I've been in hip hop groups, and I've played house and I've DJed for 50 people and 500. Once you get in front of 5,000, 10,000, your whole shit starts to change. You have to know how to perform at your best in front of that crowd. Canelo knows how to do that, where some of those other guys don't. But there's middleweights like Danny Jacobs who needs a shot somewhere. No one mentions him. He can bang. What's his name needs to get back into the game after his loss to Danny Jacobs, Kid Chocolate, Peter Quinlan. There's Andy Lee. There's a lot of guys out there. But the politics of boxing, the Showtime, the Top Rank, the Al Heyman, the Bob Arum, these motherfuckers is making sure that their fighters only fight the people they want to fight. But y'all ain't calling them out. It's like record labels of hip-hop cats in the 90s, man. Why don't this group do a duo? Why don't these do? Because they labels don't want them to get together. There's a lot of stuff that the fans don't know. So all I'm saying is that we should, even those of us who are amateur boxers, who are professional boxers, who are musicians, who have been in the industry and have a little bit of inside knowledge, like, yo, still stop putting everybody on this faggot blast. It's bullshit. It makes us, the boxing fans, look really immature, and I think that we're better than that. I think that until you walk a mile in a man's shoes, or even half a mile, you don't know what he's got to go through. And all of these professional athletes, with the exception of Floyd Mayweather, aren't calling their own shots. Hate Floyd all you want, but he's calling his own shots. He's calling his own shots. So with that being said, the reason you picked up the camera was because of the Lada fight. And I think Lada's a great boxer. I think he plays like, he boxes the way Afro-Cuban jazz is played. But you gotta understand Afro-Cuban jazz to see how beautiful it is. If you just busy listening to La Mega say, Vega, that shit on the fucking radio, you don't understand the nuances of the rumba. You don't know who Mario Balsa was. You don't know who Machito was and Sus Rumberos. You know, in the Afro-Cuban, you don't know that style. And I'm talking on a cultural level. That's who Lada is. Lada's a black Cuban. He boxes a certain way, straight up. It's hit and don't get hit. And there's a whole mentality behind where that comes from. Unfortunately, I don't think it's as fan-friendly to the States, because until he knocks somebody out consistently with that, you know, Mayweather in his early career was knocking cats out. You gotta remember, man, he was fighting Diego Corrales. Who's Diego Corrales? Y'all don't know shit about boxing. Rest in peace. He was banging with 2005. He humiliated Arturo Gatti, another great. Rest in peace. He banged with Cotto. It was close, but he banged with him. With Castillo. Who's Castillo? Well, we just talked about Diego Chico Corrales. So you gotta know who that fight was. They had one of the best fights ever. Floyd went in with bangers in his time. He did. You know, and he was able to come out the game with his brain faculties and say, you know what, I'm going to dictate my career. Much like a Dr. Dre said, you know what, Jerry Heller, you're not getting my money. Y'all know NWA, everybody got beats by Dre, but how come he could do that in the music business, but Floyd can't do that in the boxing game? You see, it takes a smart man to go into war and come out with his faculties and still have some ammunition left to share with his people, ammunition being money. So, you know, because I own a business, and it's a small business, it's a humble business, yo, the game is hard. I don't have a gym full of fighters. I have a gym full of people who love boxing, and we give them boxing fitness. But I got my members throwing jabs, slipping to the right, the left, coming back with right hands and left hooks. Because I respect boxing, and I respect the art of hit and don't get hit. So I try to teach my members these concepts, and it's a great workout that follows that. You know, but I think that whether you like a fighter style or not, you know, Victor Ortiz gets knocked out by Andre Berto, and the fans in California are throwing pizza boxes at him. Like, this is what we've become. Because you didn't do that to Jack Johnson. They didn't do that to fucking Rocky Marciano. No. They didn't do that to Colin Basilio. They didn't do that in the 50s. They didn't do that in the 60s. They didn't do that in the 70s. They didn't do that shit in the 80s. You know? I mean, in the 90s, fucking Riddick Bowe's fighting and motherfuckers coming through the ring with parachutes. Shit like that.
That guy disappeared, by the way. They don't know where that dude is.
You know, yeah, he probably got exiled or murdered on the low. But all that being said, boxing fans, it takes a lot of heart to step into the ring. So let's give our fighters a little bit more respect.
Put some respect on their names.
Well, you know, that's the, you know, I mean,